Good morning to everyone. In the last class, we have discussed about blocked ALV. Okay, in a single screen, if we want to display two internal tables information, then we will go for not only two, more than one. Okay, that is not fixed here. So if we want to display more than one internal table information in the single screen, then we will go for blocked ALV. Right. Sometimes in real time, see you are working on something project, so that is a support project. Someone has already developed the one report. Okay, so they are displaying the data through reuse underscore alv underscore grid display. But before that one, they will call one more function module, reuse underscore alv underscore field catalog underscore alv. Okay. So one more function module is there. So I will try to use this function module first of all. Before calling this grid display, I will call this function module. Okay, this is a golden version. Okay, so if you want to display total one table information, okay, total one table information, then not required to maintain the field catalog internal table or not required to pass that field catalog internal table to the function module grid display or list display. Right, so instead of that one, we have to use I structure name, I underscore structure name equal to something, your table name BBAK, whatever it is, a table name we are passing here like this, right? So this is one way. And if you guys will use reuse ALV field catalog underscore ALV, sorry, the function module name is different here, and reuse ALV grid display. Okay, so like this, the they will use in your real times. Okay, so you already know about I underscore structure underscore name and reuse ALV grid display, and now I will go for this one. Okay. Already yesterday I have created one data, right? Some program I have created. I will remove all this blocked ALV. Okay, I don't want blocked ALV. Now I will take only single internal table, that is IT EKKO only. Okay, I want to display only IT EKKO. Okay. And the field catalog also I am filling here. Right. So I will call here a function module. Function module name is reuse ALV grid display. Okay. So before calling this function module, sometimes you will get one more function module also. That will also I will call here reuse ALV. Okay. Reuse ALV field catalog underscore image. This is the function module. I underscore callback underscore program SI-CPROZ. What is the event internal table name is, sorry, what is the field catalog internal table here? ITEKKO FCAT, right? I will copy this one and I will paste here. Field catalog is there, right? So I am pasting here. and our internal table name is IT-EKKO. Here exceptions are coming. Just uncomment the exceptions here. Okay. If size of was not equal to, not required to mention here. Okay. And remaining things I am removing here. Fine. So this is the reuse LV grid display function module, and before that one, I am calling one more function module. Right? I will fill that one. I will pass something values to that function module. Okay. The field catalog name is IT EKKO FCAT. This is the field catalog name, and here I underscore callback underscore program is coming here, right? So uncomment this one and SPY-CPROZ. But I'm passing this SPY-CPROZ in the exceptions tab, right? So I have to uncomment that one. Fine. I underscore internal table name. Actually, this is a work area. Okay, I means work area. So internal table name is coming, right? Internal table is ITEKKO. So which work area will handle this internal table? That work area name we have to pass here. So that's it. That's it. Save it. Activate it. I'm keeping the breakpoint here. Click on execute button. Okay. Reuse LV field catalog image function model is coming here. I'm clicking on F6 button. So it is executing here. Okay, it is executing, nothing is happening here. And click on F8 button. So it's working as usually. Okay, it's working as usually. Then what is the difference? So here I am using uh, field catalog underscore image function module. Okay, so then also it's working same. Then what is the difference here? See previously, so they have introduced like this. Okay, so they are using field catalog underscore image function module, and after that one they are using directly reuse LV grid display. Okay, once you are using this one, then we should not maintain. See something code is there, right? And here I will maintain like this. Okay, now I will try to execute this one, activate and execute. I didn't do anything. I just in select query. Previously, I have taken like field names, right? So field name on the second line, second field name, third field name, like that I have taken. Now what I have taken, total select query, I have retained a single line. Now what will happen? Let us check here. Click an execute button. Click on F6. Oh, it's working fine. One minute, guys. So it's going to dump here. Okay, it's going to dump because of. So you can maintain the. You can check the description also here. The occupied line length in the program text must not exceed the width of the internal table. The internal table something is 72 characters only. Okay, so if you are using this function module, okay, so where is it? This one. Okay, if you are using this function module, field catalog underscore match function module, then the code we have to maintain in 72 characters only. We should not write the code more than 72 characters in a single line. Here, if you see here, the select query is coming more than 72 characters. Okay? More than 72 characters. That is why it is going to dump here. Okay, some restrictions are there. Okay, so if you are using this reuse ALV field catalog merge, so we have to follow some restrictions. That's it. Other than that one, all is same here. Okay, everything is same. Now, what I will do, I will click on enter button here. Okay, now let us see how it will come. It won't go to down. As usually, it will work here. So as usually, it is working here. So why I am discussing here in your real time. Okay, in your real time in support project. Okay, somebody will use like this. Okay, reuse ALV field catalog underscore mesh. Okay, then don't be confused here. So this is where if they are using this function module means they are using some restrictions here. Okay, some types and declarations, these are things they have declared some by using like that. Okay, by using like, not type like that. Some restrictions are there. Other than that one, nothing is there. Okay, remaining all things is same here. Okay, but whenever we are implementing any report, then we should not go for this one. Okay, in olden days they have implemented like that, but nowadays we are not using this one. Okay, directly we will go for reuse ALV grid display. If you want to display the data in the ALV, then two things only. Okay, normal ALV report or oops ALV report. Okay, in ALV report mostly we will go for grid display. Okay, and very rare cases we will go for list display. Why we have to go for grid display only? So in grid display, something logos and something colors and something subtotals, grand totals, these all are possible in the grid display. Okay, but these all things are not possible in the list display. That's why mostly we will go for grid display only. Okay, and comparing to performance wise, list display is little bit fast here. Okay, comparing to I am comparing two function modules, listed display and grid display. Okay, so listed display is little bit fast because here it won't support those all things. So it is little bit fast here. Okay, so but coming to the grid display, it will support extra functionalities also. It has to work on those functionalities also. So it will take little bit some fraction of seconds time. It will take extra. Okay. Then also we have to go for grid display only because we are adding some more functionalities here. Okay, that's right. And next concept is hierarchical LV. Hierarchical LV. And here I'm displaying the data like something. This is the PO information, right? So PO number and document date and document type. I'm taking some example. This is not exact requirement. Document type and something. This is the PO. So something vendor will be there. So let now vendor will be there. Okay. And here document number equal to 123 and the document date is something 10/08/2010 and document type is something XYZ. I'm not taking the type here. The vendor name is 9988. Vendor number is coming here. Okay. So after that one 124 is the PO number and the document date is 125 in data is coming like this. Okay, and so my requirement is, so first of all I have to display the header information. Okay, I want to display the header information, and after that one, so after the header line I want to display item information also, like, so 123 the document number, and this is the item number 10, and the quantity equal to something 2000, and material number equal to something number I'm passing here, and what is the price equal to something. Okay, and I will maintain the descriptions here. PO number, item number, this is the quantity, this is the material, this is the price. Okay, after that one, here 1 2 3 only, but the item number equal to 20, the quantity equal to 4000, something, is the material number equal to something number I'm passing here, the price, okay, 1 2 3 only, but 30 is the item number, 5000 quantity, material number is I'm passing something material here, and the vendor, so price, right, something price I am taking like this, means the first line is the header document, header details. Okay, header details, document number, document date, document type, and vendor is coming. So after that line, okay, after that line I want to display the item information also. Okay, so you have done this one in the by using events in the internal table, at first, at new, at end up, at last, on change of. So by using these events, you have worked on this. You have displayed the data, right? In the same way, we have to display this one in the ALV reports. But that is, that is normal programming. That's it. Okay, normal programming. But in ALV reports, I want to display the data in that format. Okay, how is it possible? So this concept is called here hierarchical ALV. Okay, hierarchical. First header information will come, and in the next line only item information will come. So for that one I am taking two internal tables, ITEKKO and ITEKPO. Okay, ITEKKO and ITEKPO, two internal tables I am taking here, but here I have to use only one internal table, because so here I am taking two internal tables information, that is okay, fine, but I am displaying in a single place. Okay, I am displaying these two internal informations in the single place. So I have to take only one internal table. So only one field catalog. Okay, only one field catalog. So what I will do, I'm changing the perform here. Okay, so EKKY FCAT. Okay, all things are EKKY FCAT only. I'm using some perform here. Okay, the perform name is EKKY FCAT. Okay, by using EB, ELN, PO number, AEDAT, lifter, bookers. Okay, in the header information I'm getting like this. Okay, and after that one I'm using a clear LV underscore num. Here I'm using LV underscore num equal to LV underscore num plus 1. Means, so the number will automatically increase here. Okay, how many records are available? That mean here the value will be 0. 0 plus 1, 1 will come. Okay, for the second line 1 plus 1, total 2 will come. The third line 2 plus 1, 3 will come. In the fourth line 3 plus 1, total 4 will come. Okay, so after that one I am clearing this one. Okay, I am clearing LV underscore num, means the value will be 0 here. Okay, once again it will start from 0, 0 plus 1, 1, 1 plus 1, 2, 2 plus 1, 3, 3 plus 1, 4. Okay, like that the information will come here. Okay, and one more thing, and here also you are using EBELN, and here also you are using EBELN. Okay, here and here both are EBELNs only. Then how can the system can get to know? Okay, so this information is coming from EKKO internal table, and this information is coming from EKPO internal table, like that. Okay, how can the system will get know here? Here I will take the internal table name also, ITEKKO. Okay, so this information, this EBELN and PU and PO number. Okay, when this PO number, document date, vendor, and company code, this all information is displaying from ITEKKO. Okay, I am taking one more input variable here, ITEKKO and ITEKKO. Okay, and here this information is the ITEKPO. So I will paste here. Here also I will paste. Here also I will paste. Okay, so here I am using three input variables. Okay, three input variables here. Okay, now so in the declaration part also, this is I am calling here. I am calling the perform, but in the declaration part also I have to take three variables, right? So what I will do here, I will manually enter the data. Manually I will enter here value of p underscore 0137. Okay, you can take any name here. Okay, you can take any name. Otherwise, I will take here uh, IT name. Okay, IT name, internal table name. You can take any name here that is not fixed here. Okay, and here I have to pass that internal table name also to the field catalog. Okay, I have to pass that internal table name also to the field catalog. So I am passing work area EKKO hyphen table name or tab name. IT name. Save it. Check it. Okay, 1 minute. I think this work area EKKO. Sorry. Okay, tab name equal to IT name. Now I will check it and activate it. Okay, so now what I will do, I will call the, I will execute the program here. Okay, if I double click on this IT EKKO Fcan, so I'm passing the EBELN field. So this is coming from IT EKKO. Okay, AEDAT, this is coming from IT EKKO. Lifner and Booker, these two are coming from IT EKKO only. And here EBELN. Here also EBELN is coming, and here also EBELN coming. But here I am maintaining IT EKPO. Okay, but this is the IT EKKO. Same field names are coming here. Okay, same field names are coming. So in this case, we have to tell the system. Okay, so the first field is coming from which internal table, and the second field is coming from which table. But if we don't pass like this, system will get confused here. So we have to mention. So from which internal table you are taking that EBELN. Okay, first EBELN is coming from IT EKKO. Second EBELN is coming from IT EKPO. Okay, fine, fine. Now I am taking only one field cat like internal table. In that one only I am passing the data meaning. I'm passing the field catalog. I mean, order of the fields I'm passing here. Fine. And after that one, so if you want to display the data in the hierarchical level, okay, in this format, first header information, okay, and after that one item information. How is it possible? This is possible through hierarchical ALV, right? So we have to use one function module here, reuse underscore ALV underscore hierarchical. Okay, reuse ALV HIRSQ list display. Okay, click on OK button. Here, I underscore callback underscore program. We have to pass the current program name. I am passing one system variable sp-cproc. And what is the field catalog name? Field catalog name is IT EKQ underscore. I'm taking only one field catalog, that is IT EKQ underscore fcat. And after that one, it is asking here I underscore tab name underscore header. Okay. Here I am using two internal tables. Okay. First one is the header information and second one is the item information. Right. So what is the header internal table here? Okay. IT EKKO and here IT EKPO. Okay. Header information is IT EKKO and the item information is IT EKPO. I am giving in a single quotations. I am not passing the data here. Okay. I am not passing the data. That is why I am maintaining the single quotation. Okay. Just name I am passing here. Okay. Just I am passing name of the internal table. That's it. Okay. And IS underscore key info. Okay, this is a mandatory thing. Okay, IS underscore key info is a mandatory thing, but we don't know what is this key info. Okay, we will check it. And coming to the tables tab, and here it is asking T O tab underscore header. This is our internal table name. Okay. IT EKKO is the header data, and IT EKPO is the item data. Okay, and exceptions are coming. So whenever you see the exceptions at any program, at any function module, just uncomment the exceptions here. Fine. Fine. Here, just observe the difference here. Here directly I am passing IT EKKO. Okay. And here in a single quotation I am passing EKKO. Okay. Here directly I am passing means the values, whatever the values are coming in this internal table, those values I am passing here to the function module. Okay. And here I am not passing the values, just I am passing the internal table name. Okay. That is the difference. If you pass something in the single quotation, so whatever you are passing the text, okay, so if you pass here something double to something number here, okay, so it will pass like ITEKKO 56456, it will pass this one only. Okay, it will take this one only. Okay, if you pass like this, so it won't pass the table name. Okay, whatever the values are there, okay, whatever the values are there, those values will display here. Fine. Now I will come to this IS underscore key info. So what is the meaning of this one? Okay, here header data and item data, two internal tables you are taking. That is fine. Okay, header data and item data you are taking. But what is the link field here? Okay, what is the link field? How can the function module can get know about that one? Okay, so we have to declare one work area. Here it is coming IS. Okay, IS here I or IS. Okay, these all things is indicating the work area names. Okay, fine. But now how can I declare this work area? I don't know exactly the work area name. I don't know. I mean, by what is the structure for this one? Okay, what is the structure for this one? Now what I will do? I will go. I mean, I will double click on this function module, or I will execute EC37 transaction separately, and I will pass this function module name, and I will click on display button. It will open like this. Okay, and here is underscore something key is there, right? So here is underscore key info. Okay, is underscore key info is coming here, and if you see, this is optional. Okay, optional. So if you select this checkbox, then only this is optional. Okay, for the is underscore key info, okay, the checkbox is not selecting, means this is a mandatory thing. We should pass 100%. We have to pass something value to this one, otherwise it will go to dump. Okay, so we have to pass something values here. Okay, this is a mandatory thing. So I will copy this structure here. They are declaring this work area by using something structure here, right? So I will copy the structure name here. Okay. I will copy this one. If you can back button. Okay, here only I will declare one work area data, work area key type. So I have copied, right? I'm pasting here. I don't know exactly what is this one. Okay, sys underscore key info underscore LV. I don't know exactly. So I will cut it and I will paste in the top of the program. Okay, because this is a declaration part, I'm maintaining all the declarations part in at one place. Okay, now work area key is the right work area key. This is the work area now. Okay, so in this one we have to pass what is the common data, what is the link data, link fields. Okay, header data and item data is there, right? So in that one, what is the link fields here? Okay, that link fields we have to maintain here. So first of all, double click on the structure. So whatever the fields are available in the structure, just double click on that one. Okay, so it is showing like header 01, item 01, header 02, item 02. Okay, it is containing the fields like header and item information only header and item, that's it. So here what I will fill the work area now. Work area fcat, sorry, header 01 equal to, so what is the key field in the uh, ITEKKO EVLN, work area key hyphen item 01 equal to, okay, so header 01 means in the header internal table what is the link field EBELN. I am linking uh, EBELN from EKKO to EKPO. Okay, in both tables the link fields are same here, same name is containing here. Okay, EBELN only is there, right? So that's why I'm maintaining here header 01. Okay, in the header the link field is EBELN, and the item also the link field is EBELN. Okay, sometimes we may contain two link fields or three link fields also, header and item table. Okay. For example, I will open MSEC table. MSEC table, click on display button. Here MBLNR, MJHR, JGILI. Okay, three key fields are there. Okay, three key fields are there. Now I will open MKPF also /o S11 MKPF. Okay, click on display button. Okay, so this is the header data. MKPF is the header data and MSEC is the item data. All right. So here, what is our link fields here? Okay, what is the link field in between of this MSEC and MKPF? Okay, here MBLNR is there and here also MBLNR is there. This is the link fields here. And MJHR, here MJHR is there and here also MJHR is there. Okay, two link fields are coming. Okay, two link fields are coming in between of header data and item data. Two link fields are coming. So in this case, I am applying the hierarchical ALV concept. Here header 01. Okay, so in that case, for example, just assume I am writing the code for MSEC and MKPF. Okay, so at that time what we have to maintain here, work area key hyphen header 01 equal to MBLNR. Okay, MBLNR and work area key hyphen item 01 equal to MBL NR. And one more key field also is available, right? Work area key hyphen header 02 equal to MJA HR. And work area key hyphen item 02 equal to MJA HR. Okay, here two key fields are there. Okay, so in those two tables, header data and item data, two link fields are there. Okay, so that's why I am maintaining like this. Okay, header 01 MBLNR and item 01 MBLNR. And the second key field, what is the second key field? Header 02 equal to MJHR and item 02 equal to MJHR. Okay, so in this way we have to pass. Okay, maximum 5 key fields will be there. More than 5 key fields, there is no table. Okay, maximum 5 key fields will be there. I mean link fields, not key fields, link fields. Fine. Now this work area key header 01 EBELN and work area key item 01 EBELN I am taking, and I have to pass this work area name. See, the class will disconnect in 1 minute, reconnect it once again. So I have sent you one link, right? So click on that link, so automatically it will connect one more time. And here work area key is there. So I will copy this one and I will paste to the work area, I mean IS key info here. Okay, now save it, check it, activate it.